My boyfriend sent me a list of demands outlining his expectations for my role in our relationship. My boyfriend 32M and I 23F have been dating for a little over a year. I really think we could get married. He is very smart and I always feel like I need to do more. We've been fighting recently because I've been slipping and neglecting my duties as a woman in our relationship, so he has sent me this letter outlining his expectations of me. My friends convinced me to break up with him, but what he says makes some sense. Am I crazy for wanting to get back together with him? Here is the letter. If you want to have a lasting relationship with me, you must understand my expectations and meet or exceed them daily. I want you to prove to me that you can meet my expectations. One of the most important decisions a man can make in life is deciding who he picks as the woman to build a future with. This fact is especially true of highly ambitious men like me, who will need a strong woman to rely on, who will help them through the struggles of trying to be a successful man in society. Men who have a strong woman in their life are far more likely to reach their full potential, which benefits everyone. I need you to first understand how valuable I am as a man in society and how rare men like me are. The reality is, it would be extremely difficult for you to find a man like me if you were not together because there are very few men like me. I believe you do not fully appreciate this statement because you do not understand what I have accomplished in my life to be in the position I am now. Men like me are exceptionally rare, and you need to understand this fact to appreciate me and subsequently want to meet the expectations I have of you. In 4 years, I will be graduating as a surgeon. I will be a surgeon and businessman making an extremely large amount of money with many options available to me in a future partner. It would be easy for me to find a woman out of the many who will be attracted to me in this future situation. I say this to emphasize what you have in me so that you understand my value and appreciate and respect me. If you do not understand how valuable I am as a partner, and if you do not respect me as such, you will never be able to meet my expectations. You need to be driven to meet my expectations partly through respect for me and through realizing how rare a man like me is to find. My first expectation is that you understand what I wrote above. Other expectations I have are listed below. I expect the woman I am with to submit to my leadership as a man. This means a submissive woman who, importantly, fully understands why submission is the woman's role in a relationship. Having a relationship built around this expectation is especially important when with a man like me because it is necessary for me to reach my full potential in work and in life. I do not want to be with a partner who argues with me about decisions I make for our relationship. A good woman listens, respectfully provides her input, and obeys when her man realizes his decision on a given situation. And she submits herself to her man because she respects her man and respects that it is God's will her for to listen and obey. A godly woman understands her role and is honored to abide by it. I expect the woman I am with to put me first in her life and to sacrifice her own desires to take care of my needs. Of course, this is reciprocal as well. However, a woman must understand it is a responsibility of hers to put her family and man before herself. I want a woman who understands her role in a relationship and gladly seeks to please her man every day by following his leadership without argument. I also expect my woman to understand that the value I bring to a relationship is more than what I expect of my partner. What I mean by that statement is, what I have put myself through and what I have accomplished in life is far more difficult to obtain than the expectations I have for of my partner. This means that even if my partner fully meets all my expectations, she will never deserve what I have to offer, since what I have to offer is of far higher difficulty to obtain than meeting my expectations. Even if all my expectations are exceeded, the value my woman brings to the relationship will still be less than what I will offer the relationship once I am settled in my career. This fact must be fully understood by my partner so that she does not feel that meeting my expectations has her contributing more to the relationship than what is fair. Previous sleepless nights, years of expensive schooling, extreme discipline, dedication, delay of gratification, and my genetic ability to accomplish what I have are what allow me to contribute to my relationship through my future career and income. My wife must understand the value I offer through previous sacrifice to desire to meet the high expectations I will have of her in the future. I expect my partner to understand my work schedule and accommodate me in whatever way she sees necessary to ensure my home life is made easier and not harder. When I come home after work, it is my woman's job to make my life as peaceful as possible at home. When I come back from a stressful day, the last thing I want is an argumentative woman to deal with. The woman I am with needs to understand the value in my career and her role in helping me be as efficient as possible towards my ambitions. For instance, when I am a practicing surgeon, in one day of work, I will make more money than the median annual American income. I need my partner to understand the value of this statement and act accordingly to help us get to that reality as efficiently as possible. This fact again goes back to the emphasis I have on my partner, understanding my value as a man. If my partner does not value the potential I have as a provider and partner, she may become resentful and dismissive toward meeting my expectations. And this is unacceptable. I want a woman who loves me and strives to exceed my expectations out of that love for me and our relationship. I expect the woman I am with to always keep the house in perfect order. What I bring to a relationship is the discipline, work ethic, and dedication that has led me to the career I am pursuing now. This career will provide for my family the opportunity to be among the most privileged in society, with zero financial worry. I absolutely expect my future wife to keep my home life in perfect order. This means a clean house at all times, food prepared daily that was made with love, and a positive and encouraging attitude daily that will help me push through the stress of work and running a business. This is in addition to being an obedient wife who consistently thinks of ways to make my life easier and not harder. A partner who makes my life harder is something I will not tolerate. I want 3 things when I come home from work, and I expect the woman I am with to desire to exceed these expectations. If a woman sees these 3 things as a chore, then I believe she is inherently a selfish person. A generous and loving woman would love to provide these 3 necessities to her man when he comes home from work. They are 1. Passionate and loving intimacy. 2. Food. 3. A clean and organized home. These are the basics that I expect of my woman every day when I come home from work, and if she is unwilling to provide these 3 simple basics, then I have no desire to be in such a selfish relationship.